I'm Joe Brady. Welcome to Quick Tips from PhotoLearning.com. In about 3 minutes or less, these tutorials demonstrate a quick photo edit or a tool technique to help you improve your photos with Lightroom and Photoshop. Let's get started with today's quick tip tutorial. In a previous demonstration, we took this image of Mealt Falls in the Isle of Skye in Scotland from here to here. We did that in less than 3 minutes. In fact, it was like 2 minutes. Now we're just going to polish it off with 2 more tips. First tip's going to be adding a vignette. We're going to do that by coming down to Effects in the Develop panel. And we're going to first take the vignette, it's called post-crop vignetting, push it all the way to the left. Yes, it gets really dark. You need to decide here, how round do you want the vignette? I'm going to take a little of the roundness off by dragging the roundness slider and pushing it over. You see it drags it more to the corners. I'm going to kind of split the difference, just bring it in a little bit. I also want to feather it. I want to have the transition be a little more gentle. Then I'm going to back off the amount, and I'm going to go back down to around 12 or so. And when you do that, it doesn't even look like you did anything. But you see this little button right here? If you turn this button off by clicking down, you can see with and without the vignette. I know it's subtle. Look at how the darkening of the edges helps you into the image. But we want to enhance the falls itself. So here's a trick I love to do all the time. I'm going to choose the radial graduated filter here. And I'm going to click and drag kind of a big one right here and then center it over our falls. Now you have to make sure you have the invert button chosen, because if not, you're going to get everything but what's inside the circle. So I hit invert. In fact, if you want to see this, click down here on the Show Selected Mask Overlay, and you can see that's the area that's going to be affected. So I just want to bring up the exposure a little bit. So I come to the exposure slider, and let's just bring it up a little bit. About that much, I think, ought to do it. And hit done. Here's the edit we started with, and here's after we added our vignette and our brightness. In fact, let's look at the two of them together. The two, I just hold down Command to select them both, hit the C key to compare. Shift-Tab to get rid of the menus. Hit the L key on your keyboard once, twice, and there we go. Look on the left and the right, and notice how much more prominent the falls is just by having that little bit of brightness in the middle, and the slight darkening on the edge draws you back into the middle of the frame. So there's your quick tip, adding a little bit of a vignette around the image to draw you back into the middle, and 2, using the radial graduated filter to bring in some brightness to the subject to draw your eye to it. Thanks for watching Photo Friday Quick Tips. See you again soon. I hope you enjoyed that. Would you like to see more? Sign up for Photo Friday, our free weekly newsletter. Visit PhotoLearning.com, scroll down on the homepage to subscribe. I look forward to visiting you again soon with another Quick Tip video.